Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Robots in Disguise podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
A wizard did it. I'm David.
And that's right, this is the 33rd episode of Transformers Robots in Disguise. First aired April the 2nd, 2016. Written by frequent Robots in Disguise writer Guy Tubes, or possibly Guy Tube.
Something like that.
Or possibly just Guy Tubes.
What's French? It's probably Guy Tove.
I want to be named Guy Tubes.
Making up syllables.
That's a great name. I don't know. You're the one who's Canadian. Don't you know how French works?
Well, yes, but there are, like, a lot of things that are French have been Americanized. Like, even in my hometown, we have a street that is, La Croix Street. But everyone here pronounces it LaCroix.
I see.
Oh, well, yeah, but you're not in the French province.
Well, there are Franco-Ontarians, and in fact, there
like
is there is a notable French-Canadian village near my hometown, Paincourt, which is not pronounced Paincourt.
Oh.
Although it would be cool if it was.
Yeah, that's a great name for a little district.
Bad news, pal. You've just been sentenced to Paincourt. Sounds like a Wolverine line.
Oh, man. Like some goofy story in which Wolverine was... I mean, I guess he could just be working with Daredevil. I was going to say some world in which Wolverine was a lawyer, but he could just be working with Daredevil.
Why do I get the feeling that Shoresy's spinoff is going to have an episode called Paincourt?
I mean, they're really not from this part of Ontario.
No, but...
It's a big province.
Wait, are they north? Guess? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I've only seen Letterkenny and snippets. I still haven't seen a full episode. And it's hard to imagine how it works as a full episode, because every segment is individual.
Yeah, pretty much. And they film it around Sudbury, which is a fair bit to the north of here.
Sudbury.
Home of the world's largest nickel.
Maybe that's what I heard about it.
You can't just have the world's largest nickel. That's ridiculous.
Well, they mine nickel there.
Oh.
And it's Canadian, so of course the nickel has a beaver on it.
Is there also a giant dinosaur nearby?
Oh.
Because then you're in the Batcave.
Well, no, it's because he has a giant penny, so there would have to be 5 dinosaurs. Or a dinosaur that is 5 times the size of the Batman dinosaur.
Yes.
Well, Spinosaur. They're bigger. Or,
oh, man.
Isn't there something bigger recently found? Probably.
The Giganotosaurus?
Maybe? I don't know. My dinosaur knowledge is a little fuzzy lately. Other than there was a nearly complete egg of something found. I forget what species it was. Anyway.
Well, I know they recently found a pristine dinosaur anus.
Yes. It was majestic. Also, it sounded like it was basically just a cloaca.
Which is what we expected anyway.
Yeah.
Although they do think that dinosaurs had penises.
Hmm.
Well, half the dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, because they're 2 basic different lines, but yeah.
Well, because reptiles do have them, and birds do not have them, but some birds do have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more primitive birds, kinda.
Yes. So that's why they think the dinosaurs had them as well. Like ducks.
And that is misdirection and animal genitals.
Yeah, let's not talk too much about ducks, man. That's...
So anyway, Guy Tubes, last seen writing Metal Meltdown a few weeks ago. And yes, we open with magic!
Oh.
Sadly, it was not in the licensing budget to have them playing the final countdown during this. They're not tricks, Strongarm. They're illusions.
How many Z's are on that wizard hat?
This is the great Rustini.
Yeah.
Who's dressed up like a wizard, not really a stage magician. And Denny is very proud because Russell loves magic. Russell loved magic, but he's doing it anyway because, it's keeping Dad happy.
Doing it for his dad. Dad seems...
Yep.
I mean, Russ He's liking it. He doesn't hate it, but also he's doing it because his dad likes it.
And he totally makes a coin disappear, and to which Strongarm responds that, just let me interrogate Russell. I can break it.
The delivery is so good, though. She's so serious. I mean, she means it, but also the acting.
She's going to find out where that coin is.
The acting very clearly conveys that Strongarm is absolutely convinced that a crime has just been committed.
That's right.
Prepared to deal with it appropriately. Strongarm, no.
But Bumblebee, he knows it's a trick, and sure enough, much like the masked magician on those old Fox specials, Russell does explain how he used misdirection.
Oh.
Much like the title of the episode.
Yes. Conveniently.
But hey, unfortunately this magic show is over because there is a Decepticon headed right for them. And they open up the gate, and instead of the attack, they get a surprise.
Just coming right to knock on their front door.
They get a surprise. A sexy surprise. Because it's Steeljaw.
Yay!
And he is beat to hell, so get those hurt comfort fix ready, ladies.
Oh, yeah. It's the best.
Yes, he is wounded!
In fact, he's been betrayed by Scorponok.
Oh, no.
Yes, he's been betrayed by a scorpion and has 3 claw marks across his chest that kind of look like his own claw shape and width.
I mean, he really shouldn't have offered him to carry him across that river.
Yes, wait, wasn't a... What do you
that
know?
was a frog.
Right?
Although put a pin in that because we're going to see Springload a little later.
Yay! The best robot.
But yes, he is not particularly looking like he got beat up by a scorpion.
No.
Not really.
I mean, he just, here I was, and then he rocked me like a hurricane.
He is leaking a lot of energon, though.
Yes.
Which is blue in this series. Was it? Wait, it was blue in Prime, too? Yeah.
I think so, yes.
Oh, right, yeah,
it's
because...
usually the color of RC.
Yes. She's painted the color of blood.
So they put him in a stasis pod, and they triple check to make sure he doesn't have anything. He's not going to get out of there. And so they look up Scorponok, and indeed, he's not in the database either.
What?
And I think it's also at this point that that Bumblebee says that he never really felt comfortable around Steeljaw, possibly because he's too sexy.
Yeah, that was my immediate thought. I was like, that's because he's super sexy, and you're not prepared to deal with that.
Listen, I'm pretty sure I'm both straight and not a furry, but
he makes me question things that I have not been questioning.
There are no straight robots on Cybertron.
How about once we're furries, though?
That's what IDW taught us.
Yes, first they have to develop gender, then sexuality.
And they've already got animal guys, so I guess they've got furries already handled.
Yes.
They just have yet to produce that Robin Hood cartoon. Really get things going.
Soon. They'll get there.
Well, we are getting a Beast Wars-y movie, aren't we?
That's true. Oh, yeah.
We'll get to the furries soon enough.
Sexy robot furry.
Yeah, so Scorponok is not in this database, but he is in a larger database in which we find out that he was he raided small towns, intimidating them and wrecking them up for fun.
Yes.
So
as you do when you're a bad guy. Yeah, typical bad guy stuff.
And so so they trace this trail of robot blood back to where he was, so they could find Scorponok as well. And they find themselves at the drive-in. And Strongarm has a delightful reaction. So Bumblebee explains that, that humans would go to watch movies on this, watch this movie projected on a large screen. Oh, a reward for their vehicles. Very considerate.
She's trying. She's trying her best to understand Earth.
This is a good Strongarm episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, sure enough, Scorponok does soon arrive, and he's got a couple of Minicon buddies with him.
Yeah, two balls that follow him and talk like little gremlins. They're adorable.
They're so round.
They're
chubby little gremlins.
Even in robot mode, they're round.
They kind of sound like they're burping all the time.
Yeah, yeah, it's a yeah, they're cute. They're like wrecking balls with legs and arms.
Yes, I love them.
Yes, this is Bludgeon and Clout.
Yeah. Oh, and they show up with like this, a new, again, odd music. This sort of reminds me of like RPG music, like Old Town music or something. It's odd. It's not quite 8-bit, but it feels like, it reminds me of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And they're both voiced by D. Bradley Baker, who is in a zillion things.
So many things.
Oddly, not a lot of Transformers appearances for him. He is all of the Clone Troopers.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he's most of the Bad Batch.
Oh, yeah, except for the one who is a girl.
Yes, and he's also he also does a lot of animal voices.
Oh, yeah. He's your, we don't have Frank Welker, we have Frank Welker at home.
Oh, he's Appa, right?
Yes.
The Sky Bison in Avatar.
Appa and, the little lemur thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name?
I forget.
He's that lion thing from Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah. Lion. It's just called Lion.
And, of course, he was also Olmec the Stonehead in Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Ooh.
And he's been around he hasn't been around Frank Welker long, but he's been around for a while.
No, he's been around. He's also shown up a couple of times on Rescue Bots. He was Y. Fido.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he was also the dog in that Littlest Hobo episode.
Oh, man. That episode.
So, yeah, Bludgeon and Clout.
Check
they're
for
just
a microchip, people. Check for a microchip. Sorry.
Yeah, they're just big round balls who mostly love fighting with each other.
Yes. They're just sparring all the time, being round. Oh, they're so cute.
And he is annoyed because he's supposed to meet somebody there, and they're not there. And it turns out that the guy he is meeting, it is time for some more illumination through acceleration.
Yes! More Crazy Bolt and Slice Dice.
So yes, this episode has a bunch of random previous Decepticons in it.
I love it.
It's great.
Scorponok is, basically new. We did see him in the one episode at the very end.
Yeah. And of course he is mad because he has to be here meeting this guy for a dumb meeting instead of speeding on the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it turns out that they were all called here by Steeljaw.
It's almost like Steeljaw has set a trap for somebody, and he doesn't care who, as we'll find out later.
And indeed, cut to Steeljaw. He's getting out of his stasis pod.
Yep. He's thawing out. The door pops. Yeah, he's in trouble.
His sonic screwdriver has a setting for that.
So Scorponok is terribly annoyed with Crazy Bolt, but instead of fighting with each other, they get to fight the Autobots, because Bumblebee and Grimlock jump out to fight them, whilst Strongarm goes back to speed to the base.
Yes.
To stop whatever Steeljaw is planning. So there is a cool fight here. Crazy Bolt and Slice Dish want to leave, but they know Scorponok's going to beat them up if they do, so they're going to fight Bumblebee instead. And they totally set him on fire.
Yes.
I think specifically he says the broken white lion calls to me.
Oh yeah, he has some really good ones in this episode again.
Scorponok has a really neat walk cycle.
Yeah, because
I know we've seen him previously, but he's got the back-canted legs, and he's got this enormous tail, and he just
got a loping, digitigrade walk.
Got like hunchback.
It's very cool. So anyway, yes, they are setting Bumblebee on fire.
Yes. So, meanwhile, back at the base, Fixit, Russell, and Denny are trapped in a subsonic force field.
And they're apparently being subjected to cold slither.
Yes.
They're showing their distress in pretty much exactly the same way that G1 Autobots always react to Blaster or Jazz playing any kind of Earth music, which was pretty much always cold slither.
It's either cold slither or that weird, like, big band music that they use sometimes.
Yes.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
They're doing the same, like, hands over their ears and, like, ah! So, yeah, I immediately thought that they were being subjected to cold slither.
So, yeah, so Steeljaw showing up that there is indeed, he's using Misdirection too, and unlike Russell, there is something up his sleeve. Specifically, it's a little doodad that makes a subsonic force field around him, which also projected a field around him whilst he was, so as to immunize him against the cryo gas.
Sure.
And then also allowed him to open it up from the inside. So, so he says specifically that, your friends are busy being taken apart by acquaintances of mine, or the other way around. I'm fine with either. It's a classic Steeljaw.
Why is he so sexy? It's not okay.
So he is there to do a little shopping for some more pals.
He's cracking his buddies out of the joint.
Half his old pals, half other guys that I don't think he ever met.
But who I'm sure are more than happy to be cracked out of jail.
Well, not really.
Stasis jail.
Well, to be out of the tube, yes. But.
Yeah, so back at the drive-in, Crazy Bolt, he's accidentally knocked out Bludgeon and Clout. And then Bumblebee grabs Slice Dice, uses him as a shield, and then throws him at Crazy Bolt. And unfortunately, Scorponok has defeated Grimlock and is using him as a hostage to get Bumblebee to surrender.
Oops.
So we're back at the base, and Steeljaw has freed a regular Legion of Doom of previous bad guys.
Yeah, the band is back together.
That's right. We've got Decepticon Overactor Overload.
Yes.
We've got Gorilla Gladiator Ground Pounder.
Yep. Presumably his Minicon is there too, but we don't see him.
Cybertronian Mafioso Thunderhoof.
Yes, who is back and being Frank Stallone.
Ayo! We got Deranged Frogbot Springload.
For Doratus.
Not everybody gets speaking lines here, but Thunderhoof absolutely does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it just him?
Yes, he's the only one. Again, we're not getting all these voice actors here.
I know we're not getting all, but it's like trying to remember anyone that was doing double duty.
We've got Lobster Gamer Bisque.
Yep. Bisque.
We've got Twitchy Crab Snitch Clampdown.
The best.
Two characters with their eyes on stalks.
Yes. And finally, Porcupine Revolutionary Quillfire.
Yay!
Yeah, so everybody who has a toy and Ground Pounder.
He got like a Legends guy.
He did? Oh.
Yes. Well, and that's the only one that Clampdown got too.
Well, yeah, but it's a figure. No, didn't he? Yeah. Didn't he get? He got like.
Oh, and he also got like one of those Hero Mashers or whatever. They didn't.
Yeah,
transform.
He didn't have a warrior size.
And I think that one was only released in like Europe or something.
Ground Pounder did have a toy. I do not remember that at all.
Viva la Revolution.
Probably because it's weird that he got a teeny freaking toy and he's huge.
Even though he's a huge gorilla.
Yeah. And the toy barely looks like him.
Yeah. So he's all, Thunderhoof quite rightly asks, why should we listen to you again, considering the last time you got us involved with Decepticon Judas, who totally kicked our asses. And tried to, destroy the Earth.
Good point. With us on it, I feel like that's the important thing.
Yeah, so, Steeljaw, he turns on the charm, and,
You okay, buddy? Sorry. Hank is on my shoulder, and he just let out a big sneeze.
Aw.
So, he turns on the charm, and he's all, well, listen, you have my full apologies, and also here are the coordinates to Decepticon Island. And, if there's nothing there, then feel free to take your leave of me. And so he heads out, but he wants to take some of the weapons from this Autobot base, so he's going to stick around.
Yeah, because he was the one there, wasn't he, when Fixit went crazy and deployed all the crazy weaponry, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to take some of that with me.
So this sets up what is an extremely cool fight between Strongarm and Steeljaw here.
Yes.
Although, and Steeljaw does initially get the upper hand because he uses the patented Dale Gribble tactic of pocket sand.
Yeah.
Also, when she shows up, he's like, oh, the inexperienced cadet. And she points out that she has a lot more experience now. I'm like, yeah, she's got the experience to resist his sexy now. It's because Windblade is around now, so she's less interested in him.
So they
not around, but around enough.
Yeah, they have a very cool fight. At one point, I'm pretty sure she kicks him in the junk.
Well, she also kicks him in the face, I think. Like it's a Kamen Rider style air kick.
Yes, there a lot of leaping kicks, which is pretty impressive because she's a big gal.
Yes. Yeah, with giant boots, which kicks
She's
good.
been practicing. She's been getting that experience.
Yes.
Also, he says something about taking their intriguing weapons, and the way he says intriguing is completely inappropriate.
Oh, yes.
It's not... Settle down, buddy.
Listen, does anybody else have that fetish where you're aroused by high-tech weaponry? No, just me? Okay, then.
Well, there have been various Transformers that have probably had that in the past. And the Decepticon hunter weapons are interesting, even though they kind of look boring.
Guys go into the bathroom with copies of Jane's Defense Weekly. Anyway, so she totally beats the hell out of him, but he's all, oh yeah, well, also your friends. I'm going to. He says that if he presses this button, they'll be squeezed to pulp, which is impressively visceral.
Yeah.
So back at the drive,
they react like they are being subjected to cold slither.
Yes. When we go back at the drive-in, Bumblebee is using a little misdirection of his own because he says that he knows what Steeljaw's really after, and that's this planet's magic.
Is he Merklin now? Is this Visionaries now?
No, he's Merlin.
It should be Visionaries now.
He's actually a drunk Stanley Tucci.
Yes, it could also be drunk Stanley Tucci.
Oh, that's not a good movie, but I would watch an entire movie about drunk Stanley Tucci Merlin.
Yeah, it has problems, but it's entertaining in some of those dumb problems.
Yes.
I did proceed to watch the rest of Visionaries after we watched it for this. And the episode, The Overthrow of Merklin, I highly recommend. Ooh. Also, TMS is bringing their A game on that series for no reason. It's amazing. Also, that's the one where there's Wizard Jail, and there's just, a bunch of other wizards.
Wizard Jail. Okay, I'm interested in that.
It's very silly. It's definitely a Cobra-focused episode of G.I. Joe, almost. But also Wizard Jail.
So yeah, he, Steeljaw is, come on, magic. But he's no, see, look.
Scorponok is.
Yeah, Scorponok is
dubious.
He
does not believe in magic.
No. So he's, no, look, I made this rock disappear.
Ooh.
And then he just throws Crazy Bolt at Scorponok.
Yeah, well, after spinning the rock at him.
Yes.
I feel like sleight of hand in an animated medium is cheating.
Yes.
Yeah, but It's also weirder
If you're doing
in
it
3D
live
and in
action,
metal, but...
if you're actually doing it in live action, the actor has to actually do the thing. Whereas in animation, you don't have to actually do the thing. You just draw whatever you feel like and say that it was sleight of hand.
It is true. Like, I don't think they show us a shot of him, like, stuffing it in his mouth. Like, in good animation would do, like, you would see the trick happen.
Like a Disney film.
Yeah, but something with big budget and 2D animated, probably. I don't know if 3D would do it. Because it just probably just passed through his marvel hand and into his mouth.
Yes. And unfortunately, fortunately, this is giving Grimlock time to recover, and so they totally beat up these two Decepticons.
Hey!
Yeah.
They win.
Isn't Scorponok like the co-leader of the island of Decepticons?
Well, it's like a triumvirate because it's, I guess is it?
I thought in the first time we saw them, like it was him and the Glowbug, whatever.
Right, Glowstrike. I don't know if Saberhorn is in there.
Yeah, it seemed like Saberhorn was like their first lieutenant or something,
right?
Because they dismissed him for failing.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's definitely high-ranking, but he's not, like, the top.
Mm-hmm. So they take these Decepticons back to the base, and meanwhile Strongarm is fighting Steeljaw. She does get this remote, and she's able to free them, but Steeljaw gets away.
Alas.
But the good news is they do now have Scorponok and...
Crazy Bolt and 3 minicons. Crazy Bolt had right. Like a... Let's flip this stationary scene at one point. That was another good line.
Yes. And unfortunately, that is a wrap for Crazy Bolt.
Oh, well, at least we got a second episode with him. But...
You did get a second episode. And I think, is this also a wrap for Scorponok?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a wrap for Scorponok.
That seems kind of weird.
That's a shame, because he was got that really...
barely in that one episode he showed up.
He's got that really cool walk cycle.
Yeah, so I guess this was his big episode. Well, they're going to reuse his model for a guy later.
Yes, I do remember they reused his walk cycle because I have the other toy.
Yes.
Because I don't think I ever saw the Scorponok toy. Admittedly, I prefer the colors on the other one, and the head.
Yeah, I mean, and he's definitely more purple.
Yes. And he has an actual Scorponok head.
Yes, like a Beast Wars Scorponok head.
Yes.
Oh.
He's a smirker. Mango! So they do these Decepticons, but of course they have a ton of escapees, and of course they're modifying the pod so that that trick won't work again.
No.
So yeah, we're back at the Hull of Doom here, Decepticon Island, and Steeljaw's all, hey, Glowstrike, Saberhorn, check it out. I brought you all these guys. They're pretty cool,
I brought you a present.
Yes. Except for Clampdown, who sucks.
I do really like the lingering shot on Clampdown as she's like, yeah, this is definitely best and the brightest.
Yes, his little googly eyes wandering around.
Does this guy turn into a Woody wagon? Yeah, I know. And of course, Steeljaw has convinced them also that Scorponok betrayed them.
Yes. Definitely not the other way around.
Yes. Misdirection indeed.
Oh. Man,
so, yeah.
I wonder what he sounds like in French.
Oh, wow.
They actually could not legally do it. It was too sexy.
Yeah, that might be too powerful. It is kind of amazing how Steeljaw is everything people claim Starscream is.
Yes.
Like
back when
so
Beast Wars was first released on DVD, maybe I mentioned this back in the day, but it had a French language track because that was readily available because it was Canadian, and Dinobot in French is just absurdly sexy sounding. Not okay.
French Scott McNeil.
So yeah, that is this episode. I enjoyed this one a lot.
Well, yeah, it's a Steeljaw episode. And
it's got some great Steeljaw. Scorponok and Crazy Bolt are both fun.
Steeljaw does claim that he has learned from his he's learned from his past mistakes. I'm like, no, no, you haven't.
A little bit.
I mean, I guess maybe don't follow like demigods.
Well, the demigod was kind of stuck in his head,
I suppose,
and he couldn't get it out. Now he's entirely under his own power and working his way up through the chain of command.
We do get a very evil grin from him.
Yes. So yeah, no, this one was a lot of fun. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking
always-
forward to where this plot is going.
It's always great when we get... I mean, I like the Monster of the Week format, but I do also like when the gang gets back together.
Yes.
Steeljaw is always a lot of fun. He's, you know, like a more competent Starscream sort of character.
Mm-hmm.
He's conniving, but he's actually good at it.
Yes.
I really, like, the previous few series have had breakout characters that have lived on past their series, like Bulkhead, who moved from animated into Prime, and Knockout, who's moved on in the comics and become bigger. But Steeljaw should be the breakout character of this show, and he really hasn't.
It kind of turned out it was Strongarm.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
It's probably somewhat easier to have Autobots as your breakout character because you're focusing more on Autobots in the storytelling, but I guess that's a bias that the writers need to confront in themselves.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, has
Pro-Autobot bias.
Steeljaw been in IDW?
I don't think he has, no.
Or, I mean, Strongarm.
I think she's been in the background or maybe in a small role.
Okay.
Not in a significant role.
I haven't entirely been keeping up with IDW lately. I've been
I know
getting them,
she
I
was-
just haven't been reading.
Yeah,
she was
no,
at
she's
the
definitely...
very tail end of the first run of IDW.
Yes, but she's turned up a fair bit in the new IDW as well.
Yeah, she's in that a little more.
Yay, another cop character.
I mean,
Give me
there's
my
a lot
Steeljaw.
of cops in in new IDW stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so I believe that now brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yes, this week on Gosei Sentai, Die Ranger, Demon with the Golden Kick. A bus full of bird cages drives by, and out comes a... Oh shit, I need a drink.
Like some rum or...
Well, yeah, I'll probably have rum after this too, but out comes a guy with, I guess he's selling these birds or something, but he has a, like, hawk vulture thing sitting on his shoulder, which of course is just a puppet. A hand puppet looking around at red balloons, and the bird lets a balloon out of its mouth and flies and looks like it's killing people. He's the monster of the week. The guy, not the bird.
Oh, it should be the bird.
It should be. Well, the bird... I kind of love the bird puppet because it looks decently enough like a bird, but it's kind of obviously just he's using it as a puppet because it's sitting on his shoulder. I wish there was more of the bird in the episode. Anyway, he kidnaps a child because he's the monster of the week.
Because that's what you do in Toku. Kidnap children. It's all child endangerment all the time.
I think it's the Blue Ranger who, like, rescues the child, but the bird keeps chasing him, attacks them while they're in a phone booth. Oh, hey, it's a reference to the movie Birds. This vulture hawk picks up the entire phone booth with them in it. Flies them.
It should be a reference to the movie Birdemic.
Oh, no. Well,
Except this probably...
that thing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
By decades. It carries this entire phone booth with an adult and a child in it to a rock quarry for budgetary reasons.
Well, they had to get to the rock quarry. Because that's where the fight's gonna happen.
The monster of the week, like, dresses like, he says amigo a lot and senor muchacho.
Oh no.
Yes. And he's wearing a poncho.
Oh,
and has a peg leg. Because he wants his leg back, which was chopped off centuries ago, because he had a golden leg that could kick and kill anyone. Mm-hmm. He's one of the bad guys, of course. He's Birdcage Vagrant, and his transformed form is in a poncho. His torso is a big bird cage with a bird nest in the center where the head would be, and a sombrero on top.
Sure.
Okay.
So
none of this is okay.
He's got a rifle, and he's a amazing shot, and he's just harassing the Rangers. Or, no, mostly it's just like the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger. Because the Red Ranger's the only one that shows up at the beginning to help the Blue Ranger, and somehow he sucks the little girl and the Blue Ranger into his birdcage bird nest in a little dimension in there. So the Red Ranger's just fighting the birdcage vagrant.
As you do.
And the vagrant tells him and tells one of the Gorma guys, like, if you get my leg back, you can have the Ranger and the child, whatever the fuck. But if you want the Ranger back, give me my fucking leg. But it turns out, like, the only way to get it is Master Kaku could go into this pocket dimension or something where the leg is in a lake. He's like, he doesn't want to do it. It's like, but the Ranger's in there, but he's not going to let him go. But get the leg! So eventually he relents and gets the leg. But then the Gorma guy shows up there and steals the leg. It's oddly confusing. Anyway, the monster that we gets his leg back. Mm-hmm. The Blue Ranger gets out, and I guess the little girl does too. I was looking at my phone for a minute and missed that part.
Blink it and you miss it.
I got distracted. Time was running out. Anyway, so he has his awesome leg back, and the great golden kick, which can be countered by the Red and Blue Ranger kicking that leg at the same time, and they're stronger. Sure. So this guy who was awesome centuries ago, with his super powerful kick, kind of gets his ass handed to him by all the Rangers together. It's like,
well, he's old. His back hurts, Grandpa.
Yeah. But he's a full of character with the Poncho being an asshole. His peg leg, of course, is a machine gun.
Of course.
And a bus full of bird cages, which is very weird that he drives around in.
You know.
But anyway, yeah, the Rangers beat him in the end, and he says, adios, amigo.
Oh, no.
And blows up. It's not Tequila Gundam levels, quite.
Is it Jointron levels?
No, he doesn't have maracas and play a song or anything. He just spices in a little bit of Spanish in here and there.
He is not a mariachi band combiner.
No. Although, maybe he is like a Western stereotype of like a Mexican gunslinger or something, I guess.
Maybe.
But it's a reasonably odd, entertaining episode with him.
Good.
That's pretty much it. It's like, he is the episode.
Oh, Japan.
His vulture bird might survive. I don't remember seeing it at the end.
I like birds.
Bird.
Anyway,
that's it.
Alright, so that does it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise. Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For February, we have watched Eternals. Not the Eternals, just Eternals.
Because there was only one of those movies.
So when did Morbius get delayed to again?
I think April.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was either March or May, and May would currently seem like a very bad idea because I don't think it wants to go up against Doctor Strange.
No.
So
yeah, we might get to Doctor Strange first.
For March, we will watch something.
It's scheduled to be April the 1st, 2022. April Fools, this movie exists.
Oh my god. Really? They're really releasing it on April Fool's Day.
Yep.
That's a decision. That's definitely a decision. Well, I doubt I will be able to convince everybody else to go see Moonfall, which I need to go see.
Not really.
I do! It's Roland Emmerich, and it's got Sam from Game of Thrones, and...
I mean, in a normal year, maybe, but I can wait.
Look, at least there won't be anyone else in the theater.
Well, quite possible.
But no, we will figure out something for March at some point in the near future. But yes, for as little as $1 a month, you can listen in on our monthly specials where we talk about whatever new Marvel movie has just come to streaming, whatever fun things adjacent to movies that we can come up with. Like, for instance, a 90s Spider-Man episode featuring Morbius the Living Vampire.
Or various things we've been threatening for a while, or some of us have started watching on streaming. We're going to do a Gargoyles episode one of these days.
One of these days.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, that is at patreon.com/IaconUnderground.
All right. So we'll be back next week with Bumblebee's Day Off.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Just going to be hanging out with Alan Ruck and... I can't think of her name. It's not Ione Skye. I can't think of it.
Jennifer Connelly. No, it's not.
No, you're thinking of Career Opportunities.
I don't know what I'm thinking of. Except Jennifer Connelly was in some things. Is the name of a person who is in some things.
Mia Sarah.
Mia Sarah?
Okay.
Sloane Peterson.
In relation to Michael Sarah?
No, it's spelled differently.
Okay.
Well, it's because it's Sara, but it's short for Sarah Pocciello.
Aha. That seems reasonable.
All right. So until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and the purring in my lap tonight is presented by Hank, the foster kitten.
No, I'm David, and I'm wondering when the one episode I remember that was focused on Bumblebee actually happens.
Oh, he's a sleepy little croissant.
Oh, was it not a Bumblebee episode?
It's a sleepy kitten croissant.
When the fuck is the pretzel episode?
Pretzels.